Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I am going to be talking through my thought process and explaining why I am making all of the decisions that I am making in a ranked game of the finals. I think I went from Silver 4 to Silver 3 in this match, so that's going to be the elo range of this match for the most part. So I am playing light with the sniper with the evasive dash, and I have put on a thermal vision as well. At some points in this game, I'm going to realize that when I have thermal vision on in dark areas, I cannot see anything. And I think that might just be because of my monitor. But sometimes in dark areas, I can't see anything with the thermal vision. So I'm going to like turn it off and be like, oh, I can see now. But I'm running sniper because it's fun and because I've discovered that I can actually kind of aim with it a little bit. So that's exciting. I can hit like a good few shots with the sniper, but you'll probably be seeing that throughout the match. I do have like a pretty solid KD at the end of this game. So yeah, people are at cash out A rather, so that's where we are. People have thrown some sonar grenades, so I'm trying to use those. I realize now is going to be like a really nice time to use the thermal vision while they're kind of inside and the sonar grenades are on, just making things a little bit more awkward to see. So I finish one person off and then I think I headshot the other one. I am the only person left. There is only one person left on the enemy team. I know they're at A. I throw a sonar grenade and then I'm like, you know what? Why am I going to A? Why don't I go over onto B? Because that's obviously where they aren't, right? So I grab the thing, what's it called? The decryption key. I grab the decryption key and I go on over to B. So if there's ever a terminal, like, or one of the cash out stations, I think they're probably called terminals. If there's ever a terminal that's like defended and you know the other person's there, just go to the other one. Just grab the key and hop on over to the other one. Because I'm light, because I have evasive dash and all that, I can get there fairly quickly. I'm pretty sure this person isn't gonna have followed me all the way over here. So I just put this in, and now there's a minute left in the game. Whenever you put a decryption key in, it like gets rid of all of the other timers and just makes the game 1 minute. Ooh, whoops, I hit my microphone accidentally. 1 minute long. So they now have 45 seconds, and here you just want to stay alive. If you can kill them, that's going to be great, but mainly you just want to be staying alive in this fight. And I just get a nice little headshot there to finish them off. So this is the second round, and I have the decryption key once again. I mark B, because I guess I want to go to B. I'm not too sure where the enemies are. I saw a barrel there. Sometimes the barrels mess with you. The thermal vision. Yeah, the problems with the thermal vision are sometimes you'll mistake barrels as people, sometimes you'll mistake your teammates as enemies, and sometimes you'll mistake the enemies as your teammates as well. And also sometimes you just can't see if it's a dark room. But it's pretty useful if there's ever any invisible lights. I haven't really been coming across any. Maybe I'm not at a high enough elo yet, but when there are invisible lights, or even people that are using the vanishing bomb, the thermal vision would probably be super useful. And I found that I don't really love anything else for the fourth slot. Like, I've tried thermal bore, I've tried goo grenade, I've tried some other stuff, and none of them really seem fantastic because you only have 2 uses. But with the thermal vision, you basically get as many uses as you want, so that's kind of nice. So I die there. I tried to take a fight. I think I hit them once and then they just eliminate me. And now it's all on my teammates. I am spectating this person using the XP54. I think they're going to blow a hole in the wall so they can see the decryption key. Then they chuck a frag grenade in there because they think someone is on the other side of it. They chuck another one. I think they tried shooting a turret a little bit there, but I don't think they can quite hit it. There's one person left on the enemy team, so it is a 2v1. And now it is a 1v1. The enemy did well to eliminate them. And I think this person is also going to get eliminated. I think this is the only round we're going to lose, though. So that's the plus side of it. And now we're going to go on to the third round when it's 1-1. So I don't have the decryption key. My thermal vision's recharging because I must have used it before to have a little look around the place, but I don't think I've actually seen anyone yet. And always stick with your teammates. I see my teammates are going to A. I realized I was a little bit far away from them, so now I'm just going back to where my teammates are. I see someone far away, just checking if there's anyone around them, looking on the rooftops and all that. Thermal vision's very good for just like really quickly scouting the immediate area, and then I put it on cooldown because I'm probably going to want it for the next fight. I don't know who's around here, so I'm still just having a look. I try and get a snipe on that person, but I think a teammate eliminated them. So I reload. Always good to keep your guns reloaded when you're not in a fight. I take the decryption key. I'm going to try and get a little bit closer to the terminal, which I realize is through this window in here, so I'd leave it down in there. This person doesn't actually end up hitting any shots on me, but I do take some damage from some gas. I'm detected by someone's sonar grenade, so I pop a sonar grenade as well. In this room, I can't see anything. I kind of know the layout of the room because I know there's always stairs and there's always windows in that type of room because like every building in Monaco is the same, so I'm quite familiar with how the rooms are, so I was able to navigate it, but I literally could not see a single thing in that room. It was like pitch black for me on this monitor. But we won that game, so I really didn't do anything in that match, so teammates just played well there, I think. But I didn't die. It's always good to not die, because even the sounds of your footsteps is like an extra distraction for enemies. Even if they see you go past their screen for a split second, that's also a distraction for the enemies. So it's always going to be good to not die. That's always going to be greatly beneficial. But if you die, obviously there's not much distracting, and that means the enemies can focus on your teammates more, and you can't provide any support at all. Even if you're not dead, you can chuck a sonar grenade or something. Oh my god, I die in this game as well. I can't be dying much more because I am supposed to have a good KD at the end of this game. So I just get caught out of position there. I popped a sonar grenade, and the sonar grenade did ping someone, but I don't think I looked to my right. And that's where the person unfortunately was, and then they just killed me very, very quickly because lights don't have much health. So everyone seems to be fighting in this little room up here. Someone gets killed by a turret, is spectating this XP54 person. They get a kill. They get a kill. Nice. And now someone is at the cash out. They kill him. And I think we're just going to win because they're not going to have any time to decrypt it. It was a nice snipe as well. So I must be coming into play now at some point. I must start getting some snipes or something, because so far I haven't been playing so well. Okay, I get snipes, and instead of like peeking here and trying to get like a risky headshot on the other person to eliminate them, just get to cover. So that's what I do. I just get to cover. I'm going to wait 10 seconds for my health recharge. I realized the key is quite far away. So I'm like, oh, I guess I should probably get the key because that's kind of the objective of the game. Should probably get this and bring it to where my teammates are, or bring it to the other cash out because that's where no one's going to be. Because again, everyone was kind of preparing to fight at B or fighting at B already. So I'm just like, hey, I'm going to go to A. I mark it as well. Always good to mark this. If you ever make like a big decision like that, always mark it so your teammates know. So that my teammates can obviously come and help me defend this as well. So I've just put that key in. It is an objective-based game, right? So you'll lose or win most of the games you play by killing the enemy team, or the enemy team kills you, but it is an objective-based game, so you can just go and put the key in the other thing, which is exactly what I did here in the other terminal, and now you kind of have the advantage because you're the team that's defending. So I'm sniping at the other person. We just have to protect the decryption. I get a kill. Thermal vision is pretty useful in this foresty area because I think I can see through bushes. I might not be able to. Maybe I can't. I don't know. Someone else starts shooting at me, though. I use the evasive dash to get to cover. Thermal vision runs out. I pop a something nade. I think I get a headshot there. Maybe they were just low, though, so I am able to get a pick. Teammate is down. I am the only one left. There is only one other person on the enemy team. Pop the thermal vision back on. Health regeneration happens. Not too sure what kills them. Maybe it's a turret. Maybe it's a mine. I think I might have actually heard the turret sound there. You'll probably hear it more than me because I'm talking and it's harder to hear stuff when you're making sound yourself. I don't know where this person went. This is the 5th round now. Someone did a little bit of damage to me. I didn't find them, then I got the assist on them. There is someone over there. They're popping a sonar grenade, so I figure I will pop a sonar grenade as well. You can see them both quite clearly. I missed the first snipe. Gonna miss the second one. Yeah, I missed the second one. And then I popped the thermal vision because I think they had smoke over there. I probably should have put it on sooner with the sonar grenades, and that probably would have been quite helpful because sometimes it's really, really hard to see opponents when they're like sonared. Because like the after effect of it can be really confusing sometimes. So if you're ever popping sonar grenades and you don't quite know what you're shooting at, if they're at like medium to long range, just pop the thermal vision as well, and that's like really, really useful. Again, not a game where I really do a whole lot. Teammates just play quite well, and we're able to win that. Obviously, getting good teammates is going to be hugely impactful on whether you win or not. It's going to be very hard to, you know, like carry the whole game. So if your teammates are decent, that's going to be hugely beneficial, and in this game I do get solid teammates. There are some games where you go like 6-6 and then someone wins the 7th one, and then there are some games where you just play really well. I accidentally turned my thermal vision on and off here. I just headshot that person, that's a pick. Headshot the other person, that's a pick. And I think about shooting the turret, but there's not really much point, and I would just lose health because the turret would slowly turn to me and I wouldn't be able to shoot it 3 times before it started shooting me a little bit. And my teammates aren't really going to be walking through that area either, so there's no point really in shooting that turret. You can just leave that be, just know that it's there, and just don't move it. And I mean, just don't shoot it, and you're probably going to be fine. There's only one person left. And we're all looking for where they are. In this situation, it's probably going to be good to try and look for the key, the terminal key, the decryption key, so that you know where it is, so you know where the enemy is going to have to go if they want to win. And I think I actually see it here. So that's the decryption key right there. I now know what that is. The enemy is going to have to go through there if they want to win the game, unless they eliminate all of us, but someone eliminates them, and we win that round. So now it's the final round. Get a nice snipe there. I think I'm going to miss a couple here. Then I'm probably going to finish them off with a melee at some point. No, I'm just going to run away. Okay, so I wasn't confident in that fight. I knew there was a second person there as well. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get out of here because I don't really feel confident in this position. But now I'm just regenerating health in a corner while sonaring, so I know that if someone's going to come over here or not. So just play defensively if you need to. If you need health regen, just wait for the health regen. I realize that's a person over there. Get a snipe on them. That is a kill because they were already low. I missed that one, and I'm going to hit the second one. They are dead. We're defending here, yeah, so we're waiting to see if someone puts a cash out in at some point, a decryption key, a terminal at some point. I just destroyed the gas mine so a teammate doesn't walk over it. It's much easier to avoid gas once you know it's already there. Don't want your teammates to take unnecessary damage either because, you know, if they're full, that's also going to be beneficial for you. I know the turret's there. Just looking around for wherever the last opponent is. I don't know if we're going to see them, though. We are going to see them. They're up there. I try and find a way up to kind of assist my teammate. I think that teammate does die. Just looking around the building for wherever they might be. I couldn't have sonared it because I don't have any sonars. I only have the thermal vision left. But the nice thing about the thermal vision, again, is that it doesn't go away. So I'm just looking for where they are, not really seeing them anywhere. Being quite careful as well, because you don't want to die in this position. You don't want to take lots of 1v1s and slowly kind of die. Pop the thermal vision again just to understand the area a little bit more. Jump out the window. Can't really see them anywhere. Still looking around and kind of trying to stick by the teammate, really. So just if they die, I'm probably going to be able to finish off the light then. I'll know where they are. So always stick by your teammates. Even if it's like a 4v1, stick with them. Because taking 4 1v1s is easier than taking a 4v1, right? So always stick by your teammates in this kind of a situation, because it is possible that the enemy can kill all 4 of you, especially if they're a light with like an SH-1900 or something. Pop the thermal vision. I really don't know where the enemies are. I think one of our teammates is at A, which makes sense because maybe they're going there. But they don't do anything. Maybe they were trying to put the key in, but they ran out of time or something. I'm not really sure. But I think I went 10-2 in that game, so I played a pretty solid game. I had the most kills on our team. I'm not too sure if I had the most kills on the enemy team as well. But yeah, just a pretty solid game for me. And yeah, and again, I was in silver here. And I think I went from silver 4 to silver 3 in this game, or like a previous game, I'm not too sure. But yeah, there you go. That's how you're going to want to play Terminal Attack. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be it for this video. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.